This is John R. Street, heading towards McNichols, which is 6 Mile. The city just did some kind of Operation John R. to clean up the problems with speeding and prostitution. I'm gonna play that video.
Tonight, they are on a mission to crack down on problems like prostitution, drugs, speeding, loitering, and other issues in one area of Detroit.
Yeah, right now, officers from several agencies are hitting the streets near John R. between 6 Mile and 8 Mile. It's all part of a new enforcement initiative officially launched today, in fact. Local 4's Damon Fernandez spent the afternoon watching the operation in action. Damon.
Yeah, that's right, Ty. You know, police are calling this Operation John R. Resolve. They're hitting the streets, trying to address some of the concerns that have been top of mind for neighbors. Police say they want this operation to be memorable and impactful. It's a busy corridor in Detroit.
I saw like 13, 14, 15 police cars undercovers.
A stretch of John R. some neighbors say has been busy for the wrong reasons.
Prostitution, drugs, loose, vicious dogs, speeding.
And it's those nuisances, coupled with overwhelming community complaints, that has law enforcement saturating John R. right now.
This is a unified effort to address the area down near John R., McNichols, really that John R. corridor going all the way up to 8 Mile.
Detroit police officially launching Operation John R. Resolved on Wednesday.
This is Woodward.
Officers from DPD's 11th and 12th precincts, Vice Unit, Highland Park Police, and Wayne County Sheriff's Office joining forces and hitting the streets to help crack down on illegal activity.
Dakota West.
We're going to enforce the law, we're going to make arrests, and we're also going to provide those individuals suffering from substance use disorder, address some of the narcotics concerns that are plaguing this area.
These officers are also working with the city's fire department, building inspectors, animal control, and health department in this effort. Several traffic stops are being made, citations issued, even some arrests as officers carry out Operation John R. Resolve.
So I'm excited today to get out there and try to impact the community in a positive way and bring some relief to the people that have been living in this community under siege by this type of activity.
Many neighbors in this area say this presence is welcomed.
I think it's wonderful. I think it needs to be done. It should have been done a long time ago. And it hopefully makes everyone feel safe.
And I want to let you know, police told me this enforcement operation won't stop here. They'll continue launching John R. Resolve throughout the year.
And Damon, do we know what some of those arrests were made for?
Yeah, I've been checking police. Officers told me that we've already made arrests. We saw them saturating all that area today, and it was like one after another. We saw stops, and folks, it shook up the area.
Sure, for sure. Okay, Damon, appreciate you.
Topping our news at 5:30, police stepping up patrols in Detroit as part of a focused crackdown on crime.
The initiative targeting so-called quality of life issues, including prostitution, drug trafficking, and traffic-related offenses.
Quality of life.
And it's now underway in the area of John R. and McNichols in the city's 11th and 12th precincts.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is hearing from law enforcement and community members as Operation John R. Resolve gets underway.
I've been here all my life. I wouldn't want to go nowhere else.
Steve Murphy takes pride in Detroit.
It's Michael's liquor store. I want to go in there maybe.
Took a break from cleaning up this church parking lot to chat with me on John R. near McNichols, an area he says needs some cleanup of its own. Tell me about some of the issues that you're aware of in this area.
Prostitution for one.
It's out in the open.
She'll do whatever you want for $5. It sounds sick, but yeah, they'll do whatever you want for $5, just so they can go get another work hit.
Del Posey, who works in the area, mentions drug abuse and says heroin and crack use are heavy here.
They used to use this house, they used to use that house, They used to use them two houses. They used all the abandoned houses over here to get high to turn their tricks.
Wednesday, a heavy police presence converged on the area. Officers in the 11th and 12th precincts enforcing the law, cracking down on traffic-related offenses from excessive speeding to arresting people with warrants, as well as tackling what DPD calls quality of life issues like blight, stray dogs, and of course, prostitution and drug abuse. It's all through Operation John R. Resolve.
This is in response to the community, bitter complaints. So we want to show that the Detroit Police Department is responsive.
And what does it mean to hear that police are really being intentional?
It shows they starting to care now.
Get them off the street.
This is 7 Mile Road.
Not just arrest them, get them help.
And that's exactly what Detroit Police Captain Derek Griffin says the department is looking to do. Steer them towards resources to help change their lives.
The police department can not only be enforced to enforce the law, but we have to show our humanity. And so today's operation targets that endeavor.
Joining DPD in their efforts are Wayne County Sheriff's deputies, Highland Park PD, and Detroit's Building Department, Health Department, and Animal Control.
Well, this approach will also address not only the criminal aspect, the traffic aspect, but we're also doing businesses and residential inspections. We also have animal control here with us. So those complaints where there are dogs wandering throughout the neighborhood, we're going to address that as well. So today is kind of a holistic approach.
Operation John R. Resolve is scheduled to take place through the end of the year. Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
This is State Fair. Here we are, State Fair. There's no operation going on here right now, but I guess yesterday there was. It's supposed to be going on for a couple of days. This is 8 Mile up here. Oh, that was interesting. Let's go through that corridor again. From 8 Mile down to 6 Mile. Streets. This is Winchester. Let's see what the residential streets look like. Oops, not one way. Sorry, there's no police around here. Or maybe there are actually. This is Coventry. Looks like they need to pull me over. Pretty rough street. Exterminator. There, done. Boy, there is a lot of prostitutes around here. Can't go down a residential street without looking at you, like trying to get you to stop. She saw the camera though. Hope she gets some help. This is sad. Very sad to live around here like this. Alright, this is State Fair. Turned out here. Corner of State Fair and John R. All right, back on John R. Beautiful John R. There's a lot of abandoned industrial buildings around here. Think this will ever come back and reopen around here? This is 7 Mile. Right up here. we are back to 6 Mile Road. Just cross right in front of you. It's a traffic cross right here, but they just don't use it. I don't know why. Alright, well, hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you in the next video.